The human mind is a powerful tool that can be harnessed to achieve great success in life. Now, understanding how to tap into the potentials can lead to incredible achievements and opportunities. But the question is, do you believe in the infinite power of the mind? There was a research that says no human has been able to utilize up to 10% of their mind power. But a more recent research proved that to be wrong by presenting a new fact that no human has been able to utilize up to 2% of their mind power. Now, you failing in that course is not because the course is so difficult, but because you have not given it what it takes to succeed. Now, you failing in that business is not because there are no successful people in that business. It's not because the business is not designed for success, but it's simply because you have not given it what it takes to succeed in that business, knowing fully well that 2% of your mind power has not been utilized. If you can give that course all it takes, you will make an A. If you can give that business all it takes, you will cover millions from that business. If you can give it your visualization, give it your affirmation, give it your thought, give it your time, educate yourself in that business, you will actually be a high flyer. This reminds me of a story I don't like forgetting so soon. I don't forget that story at all. It happened in 2010 when I was in school. Now, of course, I studied economics. When we were to enter 200 level, a new course was introduced, I think, Introduction to Accounting. Now, of course, because of my busy schedule when I was in school, because life was too difficult then, what I did in school, I was a cyclist, an Okada man, the popular language we use it to know in Nigeria. Yeah, that was what I did all through my school days to make sure I see myself through school. And in that, I was consistent in my study, making sure I come out as the best. But when this new course was introduced, I gave less attention to it. When the exam came, it was difficult for almost everybody. But my neighbor then, which I don't want to mention his name, but if he sees this video, he will remember. Then after the exam, made an A, I think about 70 A. And I made C. And the grade is not really what brought the issue. But when I asked a question, the response my friend gave to me was what made me to wake up. Now, after we came out from our course advisor's office where we went to check our results, I said, how did you come? How did you make A? Just because that was difficult for everybody. The response he gave me was this, and it struck me to my bone. He said, that is it, all brains are not the same, all brains are not equal. That word struck me. I said, all brains are not the same. And if there have to be some super mind, super brain, so my own has to be the weak one, yours is the smart one. I made up my mind that second semester, the story was going to be written. Before the second semester began, I bought 2 textbooks, Introduction to Accounting and one other that I cannot remember the name. Before we resume fully for the second semester, I already completed studying one. Before we resume, in the first 1 week, I completed the other one. I took past questions, comprising of 5 years past questions, and I was able to dissect and solve all of them. And I was waiting for the second semester exam to come. When the second semester exam to come, the 2 hours I think that was given for us to execute that course, I spent less than an hour. To prove to that course that it's nothing, I even assisted some people that needed help inside the examination hall. When the result came out, I made 87A. And the friend that told me that all brains are not equal made C, not even B. Now, this is to prove to you that you personally have what it takes to succeed if you can give your best. You have what it takes to thrive if you can give it your best. You have what it takes to make that business happen if only you can give it your best. All you need to do is to change your approach. Seek for more ideas, look for more information, read more books, listen to videos of mentors that inspire you. Give it your best. You will see yourself coming out as a high flyer, even in that seemingly difficult endeavor of yours. I want to tell you in advance, congratulations, because as you change your approach, you are going to see a different result. Thank you and stay connected.